Everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will cover few scenarios if we say, what if a user submits a wrong approval request? And what if the approval is no longer required? Or what if the approval is unavailable and the request needs to be reassigned? So in Salesforce Flow Approval Process, these are the common real world scenarios, and that's exactly we will solve in this video. So, in my previous videos, we learned how to submit approval request using Autolaunched flow and record ticket flow. So if you haven't watched those videos, I will pin it here. You can watch it. So today we will go one step further and see how to recall, cancel, and reassign approval request using Salesforce standard approval APIs. So in this video, what we will cover? So we will cover recalling approval request, canceling approval request, reassigning approval request, and how to perform these actions using automations such as flows or Apex. Okay, so let's jump into the demo and see how we can build a more user-friendly approval management experience. Okay, so you can see this is my account. Okay, and from here I will submit the request. Okay, so I have two options to submit the request. Either I can update this field value or I can use this button. Okay, so when I update this field value, it will use record ticket flow approval request. If I use this button, it is using auto launch approval request. You can use anything. Okay, so I will update this. I will change this to ready for approval. When I save it, so it has saved. It's changed to submit for approval. Okay, now if I go to created, so you can see it is, let's refresh once again. Okay, so you can see this new approval request got created, right? Now the problem is we don't have any actions here to recall or reassign or cancel, right? As we had in Salesforce standard approval process, but we don't have here. Okay, so if you click on this work item, even here if you see we have a reassign, but we don't have the recall options, right? So recall option will come under this approval submission, you can see, right? But our requirement is like we need to, I don't want to have a multiple clicks to go to recall it. So I want to place the button here or any functionality here, like so we can give a recall options, right, to the user. Okay, or if you want to recall this process through any automations like flow, right, how we can do that. So we will cover all those scenarios in this video. Okay, so now to do that, Salesforce provides the standard approval APIs behind the scenes, so we can use that API. So okay, so we can use those APIs to recall, cancel, or resend. So I will show you what are those APIs. So this is my notepad and I have a one script written already. So you can see this is a like API which Salesforce provide. You can see service data action standard recall approval submission. Okay, let me show you this API document of the Salesforce. Let's go to Chrome. Okay, okay, so in this let's search. You can see this is a document which Salesforce provides. There you can see all the APIs, right? This is a URL and post method and what inputs you need to pass, approval submission ID. So here you can see we have this approval work item under this approval submission ID. So it needs this ID, okay, for the recall and what are the comment you want to give here, right? And this is the like example body. And for cancel, you can see for the cancel we have this API cancel approval submission, and this is same, like it needs the same approval submission ID and comment. And I will show you for the reassign as well. For the reassign, you can see this is the API reassign approval work item. and but it needs the approval work item ID, not approval submission, only the work item ID. This one. Okay. Okay, so it needs assignee ID, like to which user you want to assign, and it needs a comment. So I will show you, I will run this script first in the dev console, then we will call this in the flow. Okay, this is my dev console. So what I will do, I will copy this script and control E. I already have this, it's fine then. So you can see, let me zoom it. Okay, so you can see this is the request, and this is a way to get the URL, domain URL, and this is the API. Okay, so I will use the recall, copy the URL from here. So this is like recall, everything is same. I'm using the 64. Okay, and this needs a post method header. It needs authorization bearer token. So make sure authorization bearer and give the space, and it needs a token, so it will accept the session ID. This is the way, user info.session ID. But make sure if you are using this in the class and the session is current login user, then it will work properly. But if you want to use it in the automations, I mean to say some schedule flow or any bash apex class which runs as a automation user, then this token will not work. Okay, in the next video I will show you if you want to use this API in the any schedule flow, right, how you want to authenticate with the Salesforce. Okay, but as of now this will work properly when you will call from the flow, and it will also detect the user who is logged in, right? In that case it will work properly. Okay, now header content type JSON. So body, you can see, for the recall we need to provide the approval submission ID and comment. So in this is my ID, but I will take latest ID, and okay, this is ID. Copy this here, and comments submitted by mistake. Okay, let's run this. Execute, highlight. It ran successfully. Okay, let's go back. So this is approve submission. Let's see, refresh this. You can see it is recalled, right? So let's go to the account, and you can see this is recalled. Okay, now same we can try for the cancel. So what I will do, I will go to the related record. Again I will send the approval request. Okay, so earlier I used this field, now I will use this button to send the pull request. Let's click on this. Okay, it's sent. Let's go back. You can see done. So for the cancel, what it needs, go to the cancel, copy this and paste it here. And if you see the input parameters, both are same, submission ID and comments. I will give the submission ID. So I will take the new submission ID, click on work item, click on submissions, take this ID, paste it here. Whatever comments you want to give, execute, highlighted. Okay, it succeed. Let's go back, and it should cancelled. See, it's cancelled. Okay, if you go to the records, it's cancelled. Cool. And now we will see how we can reassign as well. Okay, so for the reassign, same, what you will do, you will copy the reassign URL, put it here, and for the reassign I need to have another approval request. What I will do, I will just use a record triggered approval request. I will use ready for approval, save it. Okay, you can see, let's refresh this. It new one is there. Okay, so for the reassign approval work item, what it needs the work item ID, and it needs another parameter, assignee ID. Okay, and comments. So what I will do, I will just change this parameter name to approve work item ID, and work item ID is the, I will take it. This is the work item ID. Okay, here. Nice, and it needs another parameter. So what I will do, I will pass it here, and parameter is, what is the parameter? Assignee ID. Okay, it needs the user ID. Okay, so I have other user which is robot login. So I will just search user here, ROBERT, robot login. Copy this, this is ID. Okay, go back, put the ID here. I am on leave, so assigning to you. Okay, execute. Success. Let's see. Actually, it is already assigned to this user, so I need to give another ID, but it's fine. I will assign to, I have a my user. Actually, this is already assigned to Robert, so you are not seeing that. I will assign to Arun Garg. Oh, it's already there. Copy this. Let's run it again. Success. We'll see. You can see assigned to Arun Garg. If you click on this, it will show you all the information, right? Okay. So this is a way how you can work on the assignment and reassignment, right? How you can do this in the flow. So what I have done, I have created a one button which is like cancel request. You can give any name. Okay, so this is a button and it will call the flow. So I will show you what is, how I will show you what is the button. Click on the, go to the object approval work item. Okay, and if you see, we have button. So this is a button. Okay, this button is a new button or link. From this option I created this button. Okay, and you can see uh, this button is URL type. You can see this is a like URL type button, and it will display on the detail page. And I created an auto launch flow, and you can see flow. I can show you the flow. Okay, this is a flow I created. Simple auto launch flow, no approval flow, simple auto launch flow. Okay, and there I added a apex section. So in the apex section, I called one apex class, which is test approval flow recall. If I open this apex class, the same code which we have run in the anonymous window, you can see invocable apex class. Okay, and you can pass a parameter. So like my requirement is, if I want to add a button here like this, and I want to recall this approval request, so I can use auto launch flow, or I can use a screen flow. So like you can give the text field to put the comment and pass that comment to capture in the script. Okay, so you can use anything. So here I use the auto launch flow as of now, and you can see this is a class, okay, which is calling. This is just like I use the hard-coded ID, but you can use the, you can pass the ID, okay, in the parameter. From, you can pass the ID and comments from the flow as well. Okay, do we have any open approval request? Yes. Okay, so this one I want to cancel. Okay, so what I will do, For the cancel, we need a approval submission ID. I will copy this ID and I will pass here with the command like cancel the request. Okay, and save it. Okay, so what I will do, I will go back and refresh the page, and from this button I will cancel it. Okay, so actually what URL is there? Oh, it is a recall approval submission. Yeah, it's fine. If you want to recall, you can just change the URL as per your need. So it is recalled from the button. Okay, so that is how we can recall, cancel, and reassign approval request using Salesforce Approval API. So I hope you found this video helpful. So in the next video, we will perform these same actions from the scheduled and asynchronous processes where authentication and endpoint authorization become a common challenge. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.